Welcome, fellow Dovahkiin! Are you ready to embark on an epic journey through the mystical realm of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim? Today's goal is to 100% the hauntingly beautiful, yet perilous, Forgotten Valley. From the mysterious unknown books to the secret loot that the Paragons hold, and even uncovering snow elf magic. And how it relates to Akatosh and Oriel's bow. I'm gonna cover everything, including a divine's betrayal upon their faithful. Don't miss a second of the action, hit that subscribe button and let's dive into this adventure together.
Oriel, Halkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Also, a quick shout out to Steve Whittle for becoming the channel's first member.
Usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
Galabor, one of the two last Snow Elves remaining.
Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
Well, I need the bow so you have all of the
I
power.
need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Fratricide, man?
The kinship between us is gone.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Oriel would allow this to happen.
So what did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the Chantry without warning and began killing everyone without pause.
And you didn't fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
Is he even alive?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
So have you just been watching?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a knight paladin of Oriel.
Okay, that
And
makes
an assault
sense.
on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrines?
Yes, let me show you.
Please do. Okay, so the game's been out for 12 years. I don't think it's gonna be a spoiler, but basically the way shrines are gonna work as
This structure
teleporters.
is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Oriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple so we can kill your brother and claim Arno's bow?
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
And how many way shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
Damn, the caves must be huge.
Oh no, the Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer.
Thankfully you have one, because I
Once
didn't.
you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Sure, let's just 100%
This may be
this.
the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Thank you.
Questions?
None.
I expected as much.
Did you though?
Wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Oh great, now we have Sarana narrating how it feels to go through a way shrine. So in Legendary, the cave takes forever. However, it's spiders, Chorus, and Fulmer. So, easy, lengthy, but easy. And then we see a veiled saber cat. Oh, that thing looks so cool. One thing that I was not expecting and that you should know is that saber cat tooth seems so much easier to find over here. Maybe I'm getting lucky now that I don't need it. Oh, what a pain it was to gather it all.
Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination.
Enlighten me then.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Well, I don't have a choice. I have to 100%
Then
it.
behold Ariel's gift,
I'm committed.
my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
I don't remember what the inner sanctum is. Oh well, we'll find out before the end of the episode, so it's fine. In fact, this is not gonna have a second part. We're gonna be doing everything on this one. Forgotten Vale. Here we are. Oh, and don't mind me if I call it Forgotten Valley instead. It's happened, probably will again, but on to more pressing matters. After the spiders, we find the first unknown book. And if we go east and find this waterfall, we're gonna find a frost giant, basically a very weak Karstag. But it has the amethyst paragon. I'm gonna need 4 unknown books and 5 paragons for this 100% run. I'm gonna need a couple more things, but we'll get there when we get there. So the Sapphire Paragon is now on our hands, and this is the place where we activate it. It's really close to the first one. So you just put it in place, investigate the really small area with leveled loot. Yeah, there's nothing unique. There's gonna be a unique item, but it's gonna be an unknown book on the I'm gonna say the Emerald Paragon. We'll see if I'm right. Anyways, let me just unlock the second thingy where, oh man, this is where you make so much money. Cause this is not level loot, this is just here waiting for you, and I have the Prowler's Profits, which means that I have the Crown of Barenziah's power active, which makes flawless gems show up so much more, but no, that is fixed loot.
You arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution.
The best way shrine.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Not like I have a choice.
Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum. You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution.
Go on, show us your thing.
Prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel.
Oh,
and
you're
fill
repeating
your
it.
vessel with his
Boo! Let me just do the thing. We've now unlocked the portal back to Darkfall if we want to. And really close to this place, also to the east, we'll find some Falmer and another Frost Giant. So I'm just gonna speed it up, because otherwise it's just me shooting bound bow arrows. Yeah, as the Dromoras do everything. And my was to the Emerald Paragon. Also nice. Got a spell. I think that's from the Creation Club or the Anniversary Edition. By or. It's the same thing now. So it was that kind of or. So yeah, into this place we have some Falmer, some Frost Trolls. Let me just get it over real quick. Come to the other side. And this should be the way to get to the last Way Shrine. but I'm gonna do it early so I can have a nice teleporter to it. Also, Diamond Paragon. Now, that makes 4. And the 5th one is in the Inner Sanctum, so we'll just have to come back later. I want to get the collectibles first. So let me just deal with the Falmer and we'll get another unknown book. This one is a bit tricky, because the area you need to come to is not obvious. So just look up the map, and if that doesn't help, look up a guide, seriously.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Are you prepared to have more than one voice actor and maybe another line of dialogue, man?
Sanctum and final enlightenment.
Fine. I'll stop complaining. The game is 12 years old. Where's my sequel, man? Anyways, where's the Way Shrine of Resolution? We're still gonna have to fight 2 bosses in one fight. But yeah, let's go into the Emerald Paragon first. Just gonna go downstream in a way that I find the chest instead of just falling off the waterfall. We now have another unknown book. We've got our leveled loot, and let's find the secrets of the Diamond Paragon. It's just gonna be more leveled loot. So you're not gonna lose any unique items if you don't want to bother. I have to though. I am committed to this run. Todd got my $10. I have upgraded Skyrim. Oh, the shame! But yeah, that's done, so let me do me. Okay, so I have 2 locations to go, so we can move on with the main quest. And this is the area, okay. 2 dragons at once, here we go. Let me just spawn the Dromoris, have Dragon Rams at hand. And let's just speed this up, because as you can see, it's just a bound bow doing very little damage, even though I have 100 in archery. At least the Dromoris and Serana are being helpful. And just letting you know, I am going to forget the shout. But I'm gonna come back. No more 4th wall breaking for you. That's enough for today. So let's just move on, because we do have another 2 things.
This better not be all
to
the things
do.
you just can't be bothered with.
Yeah, just keep the dragon bones, Serana. Thank you. And those shouts are gonna be so helpful for when I summon Durna
You've reached the
Veer.
Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate.
I know, I did.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
Everlasting wisdom. Now you're overpromising. I don't think that it's going to unlock any special power, so he's gonna be under-delivering as well. And I'm just gonna go to the next place.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight.
Oh, this one is of
Are you
sight.
prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Oh, thank God this is the last one. Yes!
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
I don't need to hear the same line 5 times, man. You've paid for the voice actor, Todd. Just give him a variant. That's not just the name of the Way Shrine, come on. Surely you got the guy booked for over an hour. Heck, even an hour would have been enough. How many takes did you do? Be honest. As if Todd Howard's gonna come into the comment section and tell me. Yeah, let's just go into the inner sanctum.
Place. I've never seen a building like that before. It looks like some kind of temple. This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
Sarana, it's literally a valley accessible through a cave. You hate caves, remember?
This is a statue of Odin, but it's using the older signs of his power. This temple must be ancient. The bow has to be in here.
It is. Now all I have to do is to drop the water into the basin and see the animation go through until the door is unlocked. So let's just enjoy that. Well, that looks like the Black Star. Interesting. Just go on, do your thing.
Let's get indoors, or in a cave, anywhere, just out of this.
Oh, now you want to get into a cave. But soon as I'm in Skyrim and we have a cave nearby, oh, you don't want to. Oh, it's this place. Oh, I remember this part. Okay. We're going to have to fight some frozen enemies in a bit.
They're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long they've been like this. And I thought the soul cairn was creepy.
Well, the soul cairn was creepy. Just because this place is as well does not take away from the soul cairn. In fact, I think the soul cairn is more memorable. It also felt less grindy. But to be honest, that might just be my perception of it. So if you just hate the other place or whatever, don't fight me, it's fine, it's just silly opinions. Anyways, I want that last paragon. So let's unlock this and fight the last frost giant. The Dromoras have been out for a bit, so let me just respawn them, take care of that bad boy, and get the last paragon, the ruby one. But we're not gonna go back now. We're gonna move on ahead and confront the Archcurate Verthur. He is lazy. See all those frozen enemies? Yeah.
You really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
First off, I recognize the voice actor. Second off, oh, this is just gonna take forever. Because it's legendary, so I'ma speed it up for you. The Dromoras are being beauties, absolute gems. Oh, I love this build.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Oh, the exaggeration, man. Fine, just...
He's falling down the stairs.
Yo, chill. You trying to kill me with the ceiling? No. Oh, finally, okay, so let's just get back into battle. These enemies, they're not that strong, it's just there's a lot of them. That's the worst part about it. Also, apparently there's an Atronach now. But after this round, I think we'll be able to confront Verthur. Verthur?
No,
Who's to know?
I won't let you ruin centuries of preparations.
Oh, won't you though?
And give us the bow.
Death first.
Oh, I guess he's serious and has some power to him.
You alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can.
Yeah, I know too,
He's up there on
but
the balcony. Come on.
why did he only target me? She's unscathed.
Enough, Verthur. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
So, Akatosh, or Oriel, did not protect his faithful from Molag Bal's influence. So, guess my man chose the wrong divine. Oh, I hate that perk. I should never have picked it up. Banishing my own Daedra. Ew! But yes, let's just get the loot. And Oriel's bow is ours
So
for
deed
the
has been
taking.
done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
Ida wasn't the Falmer.
What are you talking about?
He was a vampire.
A vampire? I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
Why?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Oriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
Thank you.
You risked everything to get Oriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
I'm not sure that I can ask for more without spending the ones that I have, but Oriel's bow now in our possession. But first things first, let's go and see what the Ruby Paragon has in store for us. And I'm just gonna say it, it's gonna be a unique item. I'll wait until you see it. We of course have a level chest, but there's also enemies around. And one of them has Oriel's shield.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
Oh, come on, chill, Smeagol.
Well, before we spoke to my mother in the Soul Cairn, I would have said we bring the bow to my father. But after everything with her, I don't think we can trust him.
Wait, did I say Smeagol? Wasn't it Golem?
I keep thinking that there's got to be another way, but he'll turn on us both the moment he gets the chance. No, he has to die. We have no choice.
Yeah, let me just move on.
Thank you. Somehow I knew you'd understand.
Of course I do. And remember when I said I forgot a shout? Yeah, let's just go back to the place where we fought the dragons. I was right there. I did not hear the sound. Also, a nice chest with loot. I've also found out that the reason Drain Vitality duplicates is because I got marked for death first. So at least now I get it.